if I look tired, it's because I've just gone out to the gym, had a workout, and on my way home, I was like, you know what, I'm going to stop in the shop first, grab some protein, you know, get some muscles, all that good stuff, eat my vegetables, you know, be big, strong. And then I saw that the new month's magazines are already out. It's the 11th. It's getting too early for this absolute... I can't say unfriendly words on this channel, but it's getting too early and it's annoying now. It used to come out on like the 26th and the 24th and the 20th, then it was like the 16th and the 15th and then the 14th, and then last month it came out on the 12th, and today it's coming out on the 11th. At this point there's going to be a month where there's a magazine that's out for a singular day. It's going to be like March 12th, here's a new magazine. March 14th, oh, that was a fun magazine for March. Here's April's magazine. It's getting stupid. They need to stop it. Not stop the magazine, but just make a reliable and constant date rather than doing it earlier and earlier and earlier and earlier. Because now, that means that I'm making this video right last minute. And I know, I always leave these videos to last minute. So I'm going to start like forcing myself to make them earlier, but it's just really annoying that these magazine shelf lives are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Rant out the way. With that rant out the way, hello everybody, my name is Davey and welcome to the LEGO channel. If it's not obvious, we're going to talk about the LEGO magazine issue 112. This is for August? September? This came out in August, so I'm going to call this August's LEGO Star Wars magazine. Or do I call this September's? I don't even know which month's magazine to call this anymore. We're going to talk about issue 112. This is the magazine that comes with Sabine, Wren, and I was really happy because it also comes with the 212th Clone Trooper. For those who don't know, that was on a polybag on the magazine a long time ago, a couple years back, and I didn't pick it up. I missed an opportunity with that one. And I already own the ATT from like 2013, so I don't want to buy another ATT. So I've got every variant of the 2022 style Clone Troopers, even the 187th Mace Windu purple ones, except for the 212. And now I'm quite happy that I finally own them. That's a very happy moment for me. But that out the way, let's just get into it. I do this with every magazine, but we'll do it again. The inside of the magazine, there's nothing unique about this. Interestingly, it talks about Jabba's sail barge and Boba Fett here, but we had a new Boba Fett sleeve set when The Mandalorian season 2 or 3 came out. I can't remember. It's hard to keep track. But we had a new one a couple years ago, and we're getting a new UCS Jabba's sail barge, or like big Jabba's ship, and we've already got a little small one for the 25th anniversary, which comes with Nien Nunb? Is that his name? I don't know. So neither of those is exactly new. A Boba Fett's cape, however, does have printing, but I don't think it does in the new sail barge set, which is kind of disappointing. It would have been cool if he did. Otherwise, just going through it, I'm not seeing anything new here. I'm not seeing anything that's suggesting something new coming out. Yeah, it's the exact normal magazine you'd get. It's the basic keep the kid entertained in the back of the car type stuff. Hey, we visiting grandma's? Oh, the kid's gonna be bored. I'll just give him a LEGO magazine. It does have a Ninjago ad in the back, which suggests to me that Ninjago isn't selling well. Which makes sense. It's been going on for way too long now. I think it fell off after they did that reboot with the movie. I think rebooting the lore while also keeping the lore the same was just too messy. And there's been a lot of controversy with the recent seasons. So I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of years Ninjago's gone. To be honest, I feel like an asshole saying this, but good riddance. I would always rather that something ends on a good note, and Ninjago hasn't. It's kept going after it was good and it started going downhill. But let's talk about the actual figures in the poly bags. This is what everyone's excited for. This is what everyone's watching this for, so let's talk about it. The first question on my mind is Sabine Wren. Does she come with hair? Because in the Ahsoka T6 shuttle set, which she comes in originally, yes, she does have hair. But I don't know if she will in this magazine. But when they did the Mandalorian pilot earlier this year, he did come with a hairpiece, even though it wasn't shown on the magazine or on the poly bag. So hopefully Sabine will too. No questions with the 212 clone trooper. I'll give you another look. It's literally just a clone trooper with a little pistol. We're probably going to get pretty much what we expect. You can tell that these are different magazines because the 212 clone trooper is a serrated edge, but the Sabine Wren isn't a serrated edge. It's actually got a little bit on the back that you fold up. So that's an interesting little detail if you're really, really nerdy. Give me hair. Oh, it comes with hair. Okay, the bag's empty. Cool. Bag's empty. Cool. Good news is you get a bunch of these helmet pieces. Bad news, they do come in a plastic bag, but also kind of good news. It's bad for the environment, but it's good for the pieces because it means it's less likely that they'll get lost or broken. I'm going to put some spinning footage of Sabine on screen now as I quickly go through this. I really do like the printing quality that we have in 2024. The prints always look nice and clean. It's very clear lines. It looks very stylized. That's the word I'm looking for. And I really like the way that it looks. It's nice that it comes with a hairpiece, and it's much nicer that Sabine comes with a double-sided head. That is actually really cool. And the new helmet piece, it does look good. A part of me is going to miss the old helmet mold, but the new helmet mold is just so similar, and I have to admit it does look good, so really I don't think that I can complain about it. Overall, I think Sabine's looking pretty good, so can't really complain. But now's the bit that I'm really excited for. Let's talk about the clone trooper. I really wanted to get a 212 clone trooper. I actually was considering getting last year's magazine, just so I could get a 212 clone trooper. Would it have been worth it? No, but it was something that I was really considering doing. So I'm going to put some footage of the clone trooper spinning around on screen now. I'm sure that everybody's seen the 212 clone trooper, but just going through it again anyway. It's got your normal clone trooper head with the same colour and print. It looks pretty good. It's stylized in the same way as the 2022 figures, the same as the 501st, 187th, and etc. It's kind of interesting to me because it's got like a Clone Wars like stylizing, but at the same time it's got the wear effects like the ones from 2014, which were based on episode 3. So it's a little bit strange in a way that like it's kind of Clone Wars styled, but it's also kind of Revenge of the Sith styled. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. I can't complain about that. Yeah, there is the common complaint that everyone has about the helmet warts, as they call it, where basically there's little holes on the side of the helmet, they're in the wrong place. I don't think it bothers me, to be honest. Yeah, it would look better if it was in the right place, but I don't know, it doesn't bother me. I'm content with it, to be honest. I'm much happier having that customization. When they did the Bad Batch shuttle set, and we got like Crosshair, but you couldn't put his, I was gonna say Infamous, you couldn't put his well-known antenna on the visor, and that was just so heartbreaking. And it was just the fact that they gave Tech his visor on his helmet, but they didn't give it to Crosshair, and it's really sad. But otherwise, I really can't complain about the 212 Clone Trooper. I'm really happy with the way it looks. I'm really happy to have it in my collection. I'm quite happy that LEGO's given us another pretty good magazine. I am worried though, because the price of the magazine has gone up for a few months now. So I think next month, or kind of this month now, I guess, when they release the next magazine, I'm worried that we're going to get less for the same price, and that the price of the magazine is just going to skyrocket. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So thank you very much for watching, and before I end off this video, let me tell you for 60 seconds about Poggers. Poggers is a hydration company that makes energy drinks and sleep drinks. In case you don't know what that means, they make energy drinks so you can give yourself a boost for the work you have to do throughout the day. Or, if you want a caffeine-free alternative, they do hydration drinks. Or, if you're struggling to get to sleep at night, they do sleep mixers, where it's just, all of these is just a little powder that you tip into some water, you shake it up and you drink it, and it's just all really good. It's all really incredible. I haven't seen a company that does all three before, and considering how Poggers is just a little startup, I think they're doing an incredibly cool idea, and it's quite a dominated market. If you go into the market of these powdered drinks, there's two titans really. There's G Fuel and G Subs, and most other companies don't survive, but Poggers is still holding on, and I want to support it. And if you go to poggerslifestyle.com and you use code Davey, not just will you get 10% off, but you'll support this channel as well. And if you guys are supporting this channel, I can keep affording the extortionate rates of LEGO magazines. And I'll try to make them earlier and on time for once. But otherwise, I'm going to end off this video, so thank you very much for watching. A special thank you to Poggers, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye guys.